A lot of information has been flying around YouTube since the July 15 YouTube's update came up. And the sad thing is, it has been causing a lot of commotion because content creators now are scared of even putting out videos, especially people who are into AI content. Now, not even just them. Now, some people are even scared of whether they are using repetitive content, inauthentic content, low value content. And content creation on YouTube is supposed to be a passion. It's supposed to be something you enjoy doing. So in today's video, I've come to allay those fears by explaining to you exactly what inauthentic content is, repetitive content, reused content. I'm also going to explain to you what you can start putting into all of your videos henceforth in order for YouTube to take it as a valuable video. And also, if you do not know, there is something called self-certification on YouTube, and it is very important now. I'm also going to be touching upon that, and on my next video I'm going to be touching upon YouTube's AI monetization tool. Yes, some people do not know that YouTube actually has an AI monetization tool, but because I don't want this particular video to be too long, I'm going to be filming that on my next video, and I'm going to show you how you can also use this YouTube's AI monetization tool for your own channel. Okay, and if you're just meeting me for the first time, you're welcome. I'm Glory C, and on this channel I help both small and new content creators to grow their channels on YouTube. I tell you mistakes to avoid, and I tell you things that you want to hijack so that you can grow your channel on YouTube and get monetized within the space of 365 days. So if this sounds like what you want for your own channel, then I would encourage you to go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Like I would always say, it's free of charge, and do not forget to give me a big thumbs up so that this video can get to a lot of content creators just like you. Now, let me just get this out of the way. While AI tool can aid in content creation, over reliance on it can actually be very detrimental to you as a content creator, especially if you know you want to meet the monetization standard on YouTube. So now let's quickly so you don't want to just over rely on AI without putting in your own personal insights, your own human creativity. Now, understanding inauthentic content means knowing videos or behaviors that YouTube considers as fake, misleading, or dishonest. Now, this simply means fake, like you are buying fake views, you are buying likes, you are buying subscribers, you are using titles or thumbnails that are clickbait. Now, what is clickbait? You uploading using titles or thumbnails that are actually not related to what your video is talking about, or you putting up spammy content like you are trying to scam people, you are trying to deceive people, you're trying to lead people to a site that is illegal, dishonest content, you are not being transparent with your content, you are using misleading edits, you are editing in such a way that people think this person is this person while that is not actually that person. All of these things are tagged inauthentic content on YouTube. So if you know that your own channel has some of these things, then it is inauthentic, you have inauthentic content. But as long as your channel doesn't have any of these things, your channel is safe. So if your channel is tagged inauthentic by YouTube, you could actually get strikes, you could get demonetized, your channel could even get removed. So what you want to ensure you are doing is to keep your channel transparent, honest, and original. Now, repetitive content refers to you uploading videos, the same type of videos over and over again, or you're saying the same thing over and over again. What do I mean? For example, now maybe you have an African folktale channel and you upload the same video again, but what are you changing? You are changing the title, you are changing the background music. That is definitely repetitive content. Or maybe some people do this one now, maybe using CapCut when you are editing, you bring up maybe quotes or maybe facts, Bible verses, and you just use text to speech throughout the video. You don't add any other thing, no clips, no visuals, nothing to improve it. That is a repetitive content. YouTube will take it as a low value content. Do you understand? Or you just go ahead to maybe TikTok or Instagram, you take memes, you take TikTok videos, reactions, all those things, and you just compile them. You do not add your own special editing, your own voiceovers or commentary. You just put everything there like YouTube take. Or you are using the same maybe scripts, the same format, the same tone, so the thing just looks boring on all your videos. The thing is, you are making viewers get bored and they won't want to stay. And remember, YouTube wants people to stay on its platform, so it's going to tag all those your type of content as a low value or repetitive content. So in essence, you want to just improve on your content. Do not use identical intros, templates, styles, all those things. Like, just sometimes add some spice. That's what YouTube wants, so that you can engage viewers in a meaningful way. Now, this repetitive content is actually also similar to reused content, like you taking other people's stuff and putting on your channel, or you taking stuff that are already licensed. That means someone has already claimed ownership of it. You now take it and put on your own channel. All those things can also be tagged as reused content, and they can get you strikes. They can get your channel shadow banned, because the more strikes you get, the more um likely your channel is to get shadow banned. Do you understand? So just avoid all of these things. Now, what enhancing viewer engagement simply means is you creating content, and using strategies that will bring viewers into your channel. But not just that, it will enable them to not just watch, it will enable them to interact, to engage, and to also come back for more, because YouTube actually pays close attention to that. And when YouTube sees how you are engaging people, it will be able to push out your videos for more visibility and tag those videos as videos that bring value to the platform, because YouTube actually looks at your engagement metrics, like your watch time, your likes, your comments. Now you need to be able to know how to spark up this type of things in your videos. Now, how do you spark up this type of things in your videos? Now, the first thing is you want to create strong hooks, like capture the viewer's attention immediately they click on your video, so that they do not click away immediately. Do you understand? Another thing is you want to now start asking questions in your video. Tell people to share their opinions, their experience, whatever it is. Let them engage with you in the comment section. Do you understand? On your community tab, you can put like updates, you can put polls, you can put behind the scene. Just spark interaction in your channel. You want to also be responding to comments in your comment section. Don't just post and just leave it like that. Do you understand? Another thing is you want to be putting call to actions in your videos. Sometimes it can be the normal green screen that you see me always put, the like, share, subscribe. Sometimes you can tell them by yourself that like and subscribe. Do you understand? Sometimes it can be you creating playlists, so that people can binge watch. When you create playlists and maybe you put it as your end screen, once people click on that end screen, it will redirect them to other videos, so that way they'll be able to like stay more. That way you are creating value. And another thing is you want to now create thumbnails and titles that are very clear and irresistible, like people will just want to click on it. That's where you're able to enhance viewer engagement on your channel. Now, the next and final one is the importance of self-certification. This is actually very important, and if you can obey this thing very well, you enable YouTube to start trusting your own channel. Do you understand? Now, what do I mean? When you upload a video on YouTube, you are sometimes asked to rate or describe the content, like if it includes violence, strong language, or adult themes. This is called self-certification. YouTube uses your answers to decide which ads can appear on your video and how safe it is for advertisers. If you are honest and consistent, YouTube starts to trust your ratings, which means faster reviews and fewer delays in monetization. The part where YouTube says, is it AI generated or not? Put everything there. The part where YouTube says, does this include paid promotion? If it does, put it there. If it does not, do you understand? If it says, does it alter any footage? Put it there. Do you understand? You are building trust. If you decide to lie about it, it can actually make YouTube penalize your channel. Please, dear creator, let's just be very, very careful. There's no need to be scared. Just avoid YouTube's don'ts and keep doing what YouTube wants you to do. Now, do not forget, I take both YouTube and video editing one-on-one coaching session. If you want someone to just go through your channel with you, the analytics, you need ideas, motivation, or you want me to help you with your video editing skills, you can just get registered for any of these. You can send me a chat on Instagram. I'm also Gloriously on Instagram, or you click on the link in my description box and book for any of these packages. Do not forget to watch this particular playlist where I talked extensively about YouTube monetization. All right, and I'll see you either on that particular playlist or in class. Bye for now.